Yo, usually I don't post shit like this. I usually just write out a bunch of shit about music, right? So instead of having everything be written out, I know a lot of people don't like reading a bunch of boring ass shit under an Instagram post. So what I want to do is I just want to maybe once or twice a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, who knows? I'll just maybe talk a little bit about the music that I listened to for the past week. I think that'd be fun because I want to get this account more active, have a lot of people, because I really do just enjoy talking about music. A lot of the music that I've listened to over the past week hasn't been new. There has been a lot of good music, particularly AU5's new track, The Way to Infinity. That one's fucking beautiful. That's one of my favorite tracks to come out this year already, and I think it's gonna stay like that. AU5 absolutely fucks, man. But also pretty much a lot of the tracks on the Disciple Roundtable Volume 4 compilation have been really fucking good. I've been re-listening to that a couple of times. A lot of them aren't my cup of tea usually, but just re-listening to them and getting a sort of feel for them has been like really helpful for me to like enjoy them in the long term, because a lot of the times I will hear something I don't like and not really put it on ever again. I'll just have a bad interpretation of that track or that artist. But going back and re-listening to shit, like I've been trying to do that a lot more recently. It's actually done a lot for me. A lot of the time I'll just not like something, but if I really listen to it, I kind of just get a feel for it. Particularly the songs on that compilation that I really just have a feel for are Bad Boys, the VIP of Battle of the Bros, Fusion Core, the one Lily Jane track, I forget what it's called, Wild Style, that one fucking slaps too. There's a lot of good songs on there that I didn't really care for at first, but once I got the feel for them, I just kind of had them on repeat. I also got around to listening to Disciple Alliance Volume 6. That's what it is. I went back to listening to that. I actually finished it this time around, and holy shit, man, there is a lot of good music on there. There are a few tracks that kind of are off-putting at first, particularly the Virtual Riot track, Dream Logic. That one is really fucking good. It's off-putting at first because it's not what you would expect from them. It's not heavy, but it's really fucking good. Also, originally I had only pretty much heard Fox Stevenson's track on that compilation, but there is a lot of good music. Mode Steps, Lost My Way is really fucking good. I had that on repeat pretty much entirely this week. The entirety of this week I've had that like on repeat. Also, Oliver's Don't Wake Me Up. That one's really fucking good too. I've never been a big Oliver's guy, but that one really fucking hits me, you know. And also I went back and listened to a couple of old Camellia tracks. A lot of people either fucking love Camellia or you just don't know much about him, or just know him as some hardstyle guy, but he's pretty much delved into every single genre, I'm sure I could say safely. The old tracks that I listened to were a couple of Bro Step and actually Moombacore, which is interesting. I didn't expect him to do something like that, but it's like from 2012. He did Glitch Hop and Moombacore. I think the song was called Treaty of Peace between Moombacore and Glitch Hop, which was a cool ass name. A lot of his titles are really funny to me, or just nonsensical, which makes them interesting instead of them being like cliche shit. But besides the point, yeah, that's pretty much what I listened to this past week. The link to my Spotify playlist and my account is in the description or in my bio, depending on where I upload this and what I do with it. But yeah.